right, after that performance, we need someone to come bless the stage. Our next comic is a U.S. Army chaplain who is retiring in June after 28 years of active duty service. Please put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Pastor Jim!
All right. I tell you what, this is a common experience for me. Her name was Sin. I always have to follow along cleaning up after Sin. I don't know. Sin always leaves stuff behind. I just don't know. I'm always, chaplains, lots of sin, lots of sin. And there's always more residue than you thought. If I tell you any more, I got to pass the offering plate. Okay. Chaplains are pastors that become soldiers, and we wear the same uniform as all the other soldiers, except we have religious emblems like crosses. In fact, my friend Chaplain E, he confided in me. He said, I just love being a chaplain. Chaplain E said this. He said, because I love being a cross-dresser. That's what he said. Now, don't worry, Chaplain E is not a gay priest, okay? He's just a very happy minister, okay? It's all right. Now, not only do we wear the same uniforms, we go through the same training as all the other soldiers, except we don't train with rifles and bullets. But our Bibles do have full metal jackets, okay? Now, because of that, when I went through training, I was so tough that when I went to combat, I had just these hands. And a few thousand friends armed to the teeth, okay? Now, when we came back, they finally let me go to the range. And I shot 39 out of 40. Yeah, go ahead. That other instructor's still running. That poor guy, he's scared. He's still scared. So, but we did cold weather training. They talk about me walking on water, and it's true, but it was frozen water. We were in Alaska, and it was so cold, we'd go running for miles at temperatures colder than 25 below zero. You could drive vehicles on it, And so the guys, when we went running, the guys would wear 5 socks, okay? 2 on each foot, and 1, well, you get the idea. Okay. Well, as a matter of fact, Chaplain E that I told you about, I have his 5th sock right here. Now, if you couldn't see it in the back, it's okay. There wasn't. Now, but that's right. You should see his sports car. Okay? Yeah. He claims his Mustang's quite a ride, okay? I've never heard the girls say that, though. I don't know, okay? But, I grew up in a military family. My dad was a career Marine. I'm glad that we had some Marines in the house. And my parents had 5 sons, never had the daughter that they wanted. But every time my dad came home from a deployment, the way it worked, he'd come home from a deployment and he'd throw candy out in the yard, right? You know what happened. By the time the boys gathered it up, we had another brother on the way, right? Okay. So one time I went into my parents' bedroom and I looked up on the wall and I saw it. It was a coat of arms and it explained it all. It said, "Once a king, always a king. But once a knight is enough." I thought, you go, Dad. Yeah. So, with all that time in the military and growing up in the military, it was kind of hard on me as I approached retirement. I started to feel kind of down. Depression came over me. I was actually, I was diagnosed with major depression. I still have my concealed carry permit. You want to honk at me in the parking garage? I did have that space first. So it was kind of getting a hold of me, and I thought I needed to do something, and so I called the VA Crisis Suicide Hotline. And it wanted me to go to voicemail. What kind of message do you leave on voicemail? If you get this in the next few minutes. So I wasn't sure what to do, so I thought, okay, maybe I should use the hold feature would be better for me. And so it said to push 6. 6. 6. Pastor Ty, who was I holding for? And then it occurred to me, I didn't think I was going to need to, so I hadn't paid my phone bill. I hope I have enough minutes. You know, this audience is my only hope. I'm telling you. Laugh or he gets it. I've had cues. You know? So I joined some organizations to help me out because I needed to be connected. I decided I'd join some great organizations like the American Legion, the VFW, groups of people, 60 to 90-year-old men with government pensions and medical care. You know, groups of people that could help me out. Finally, I've got friends with benefits. I'm Jim, thanks.
Comedy Bootcamp.
You people get ready to laugh.